At the request of my boy Will, the Thrill, I had to come back in here and do this video, right? You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna break down how Carmelo Anthony is a better player than James Harden. Okay? Now, I know some of you guys out here that might get thrown in the tizzy when I say this, but you're probably going to ask, how in the hell is Carmelo Anthony better than James Harden? Well, let me count the ways, right? Carmelo Anthony, for one, does not need the referees to bail him out, for one, okay? He go get his the ski mask way. Carmelo Anthony also has a better offensive game than James Harden. Think about this, y'all. James Harden got two things: either the step back three, right, which hasn't been falling, or he drives and doesn't finish. When last time you saw James Harden go out there and post somebody up? When last time you see James Harden do a drop step on somebody? When you seen James Harden can go out there and just dominate a game with the wide array of offensive moves? You don't see that with James Harden. You do see that with Carmelo Anthony, but yeah, you got motherfuckers out here talking about how Carmelo Anthony is done and how he don't got it no more and how he can't play. Well, he has a plus minus and all that. Get the fuck out of here. Nuances, Mike Joshua. What's good, y'all? Salute, bro. Neither man has been known to be great defenders. So you can't really use that, right? We can't really use that because neither man's been known for defense. And no, you don't get to use that. Well, you know, James Harden he's a better facilitator than Carmelo Anthony. Well, if you got the ball in your hand a lot, then yeah, you are gonna be a facilitator. But who are you trusting to be a closer? Right? Who are you gonna trust to close the game? Are you gonna trust James Harden to close the game? No. You can trust him to spend $100,000 on honey buns, but you can't trust him to close the game. Now, I did a video early this morning about how James Harden has only scored one game where he went over 20 points. And if you really think about that particular game, he shot like double-digit free throws in that game. He has shot double-digit free throws in that game. That was the game against the Indiana Pacers. He scored 29. He is not scoring 30 points. Where's the 30-point games he scored in years past? It's just him and KD. Kyrie not there to take a lot of the shine and all that. You would figure with Kyrie not being there, him and KD got all the usage they can handle. You would figure James Harden go out there and get 30. He can't even do that. And James Harden's on the court way more than Carmelo Anthony is. So Carmelo Anthony's coming off the bench, getting 25 minutes, going out there scoring over 20 points. So Melo can go with the new refs now. Let's think about this, y'all. With the new refs out there. Well, not the new refs, with the new rules that the NBA put in place. You mean to tell me James Harden can't go out there and get 25 points? He's only had one game where he scored over 20. Carmelo Anthony has 4 games where he scored over 20. But Carmelo Anthony's washed up. Carmelo Anthony's a bum. Carmelo Anthony don't got it no more. Oh, man, Carmelo, only reason he's doing it is he playing with LeBron. Oh, let's see him do that more consistently. Right? That's the kind of brand data talking points that gets spotted among the universe. What's up? Would you like to know? At least Carmelo Anthony's working on his game. Look, you can tell the people that was working on their game in the offseason. James Harden was out here in the French Riviera partying. James Harden was out here partying. He wasn't working on this game. He wasn't getting himself in shape. And he was mostly responsible for everything that's happened in Houston. He's mostly responsible for all that bullshit that happened in Houston. But then again, look, I'm going to point to one game, right? And this one game debunks a lot of you guys' talking points, right? This was a game where the Houston Rockets played the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks played the Houston Rockets in Madison Square Garden. James Harden scored 61 points in that game, right? But he shot 27 free throws. No, not 27, 25. He shot 25 free throws in that game. He was like 25. He had some insanely number of free throws. If you took away those 20-something free throws he shot, he would have had only 25 points in that game. Or 30-something points in that game. Look, if you're shooting 25 shots to get 25 points, you're not efficient. And then, right, so everybody explained this to me last night. They played the Detroit Pistons. You figured that would be the game, but James Harden just shows his motherfucking ass, right? So explain to me, how did he only have 13 points last night with 10 turnovers? Explain that. If Carmelo Anthony is if James Harden is better than Carmelo Anthony, explain how he had 13 points and 10 turnovers last night. He pulled the same thing Russell Westbrook did the other night when he played for OKC. Had a quadruple double in reverse. How do you have 10 turnovers last night? Somebody please explain that one to me. If James Harden is better than Carmelo Anthony, how does James Harden have 10 turnovers last night? When have you known Carmelo Anthony to have 10 turnovers in the game? Can you point to one game where Carmelo Anthony had 10 turnovers in the game? You cannot say James Harden is a better scorer than Carmelo Anthony. You can't say that. You cannot say that. So what else you gonna say? What can you justify James Harden to be a better player than Carmelo Anthony? What? What can you say that's going to swing the needle in his favor? I just want to know. Right, because everybody out here, most people out here banging on Carmelo, talking about, oh man, Carmelo can't play in this league and all this other bullshit, right? That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. The way Carmelo Anthony can't play in this league, that's a goddamn lie. So, if you disagree with me, I put a link in the chat, right? Just in case you missed it, there's the link right there, right? If you want to come in, if you want to disagree with me on James Harden being a better player or not being better than Carmelo Anthony, right? Well, this is your chance to come in and explain yourself. And no, you don't get the cheerleading, pom-pom, and dick lick, and ass kiss. No, ain't none of that. What's up, Wilts? We want to know, right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, Carmelo Anthony is a better player than James Harden. Now, I want to know who disagrees with me on that. And what's your reason for being a contrarian? Because he can't get these numbers without the refs. Now, when have you heard Carmelo Anthony to complain about the refs? Have you ever heard Carmelo Anthony go to the podium during an interview and complain about the refs? All these dudes out here like Trae Young and James Harden and all these other motherfuckers out here, man, you guys is frauds. Russell Westbrook out here freezing out Carmelo Anthony, and they allowed that lie to be told on about Carmelo Anthony, that narrative, that bullshit narrative that Carmelo Anthony couldn't play in the league no more. How he was misused in Houston, how he was misused in OKC, but yet somehow James Harden is better than Carmelo Anthony? In what world? Jason Tatum, another one. Why is Jason Tatum struggling? Jason Tatum look like he's overrated too. Ain't none of these dudes out here better than Carmelo Anthony. None of them. All them dudes I mentioned is not better than Carmelo Anthony. That's why I can't give ESPN no credibility. How the fuck y'all had Lonzo Ball rated above Carmelo Anthony, ESPN? Now, Lonzo Ball ain't dribbled not one basketball in the league when Carmelo Anthony was out here being a perennial all-star, and y'all had that Bama rated above Carmelo Anthony. That's that disrespectful shit I'm talking about. What's up, the B. Davis, New Aces, man? Oh, New Aces already been here. But the B. Davis, salute, bro. Hey, I just want to know. Hey, hey, y'all can comment if y'all want to, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, hey, since I can't get nobody to answer the question, man, I put the link in the chat. Anybody that want to come in, you come in now, all right? Because nobody want to debate me, right? Because, you know, they want to sit up here and say I don't know shit about basketball, but motherfuckers don't want to come in and debate me. All these ass clowns out here talking about, oh man, LB don't know shit about basketball, man. LB just out here frothed over at the mouth. You don't know shit about basketball, but yet they won't bring their asses in here and debate me since I don't know what I'm talking about, right? See, it's easy to put that shit in the comment section. It's a whole nother deal when you got to come at me face to face. How can a guy that is top 10 all time in scoring in the NBA get this kind of treatment? How? How does this happen? I mean, the disrespect is so unreal. The disrespect is so it's just so annoying. Not only is it annoying, but you're putting poison in people's ear when you say stuff like when all these false narratives out here being driven. All right, well, that's, okay, bro. Whenever you get done, bro. These guys cannot live without the refs. It's like a fiend can't live without his coke. The motherfucker out here scratching all over the place and shit. Hey man, what's up, man? You took my fix away, man. I gotta get my fix in, man. What the fuck, man? Just disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting. And yet we want to bang on Carmelo and then, oh man, Carmelo Anthony, man, you ain't done nothing in the NBA. What the fuck he done in the NBA? We heaping praise on the guy. All he done, he don't do nothing in the NBA, man. What the fuck, man? Carmelo Anthony, man, he ain't no Hall of Famer. Yeah, you leave it up to these douchebags out here. These motherfuckers out here talking about, oh man, Carmelo Anthony, man, he can't play no more. He a douchebag. You know, he can't play no more. He don't play no defense. He don't do this. He don't do that. You know. And it's just all kinds of tomfoolery. Oh yeah, 15 years ago, he had 10 turnovers. 15. Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all better leave me the fuck alone, man. The last time he had 10 turnovers in a game was in 2006. 15 years ago. Hey, y'all motherfuckers better leave me alone, man. I'm telling y'all, man. All you motherfuckers out there that be banging on Carmelo, what's up, Greenleaf? Hey, I put the link in the chat. Anybody want to comment? Hey, this your time to come in, right? Hey, man. Motherfuckers better leave me alone, boy, when it comes to this shit about Carmelo Anthony, man. I'm telling y'all, Carmelo Anthony is a way better player than James Harden, right? He got a better skill set, right? Because you can't see James Harden, you take away his couple moves, and what the fuck he gonna do? Kick his leg out and shoot an ill-advised shot, right? Hoping that the referee's gonna bail him out. But they took away that lifeline, right? Carmelo Anthony, you'll need that motherfucker a wide range of skill sets, a wide array of skills that he can use to his advantage and all that, right? Post-up game, drop step, driving, right? He don't need to resort to no fascist tactics and shit like that. He don't really got to resort to none of that. James Harden do. James Harden got to resort to those tactics, right? And then, oh man, he had 30 points in the game. He ain't scored 30 points not one time this year. Not one, right? Last year, there was like a common theme that James Harden would go out there and get 30. Now he's struggling getting 20. Hey, y'all. Hey, for all of you just got in here, right? Someone explain to me how goddamn James Harden only scored 13 points last night. I guess Detroit. Detroit Pistons, one of the worst teams in the league. He only got 13 points? Really? 13 points against the Detroit Pistons, right? A young team, their most experienced guy is goddamn on Jeremiah Grant. Hey, man, motherfuckers out here with their pom-poms about James Harden, man, better leave me alone, man. Carmelo Anthony is a better player than James Harden, man, all right? Now, because when it comes to the dynamic of James Harden versus Carmelo Anthony, right? Who can you trust in crunch time? Who? Can you trust James Harden in crunch time? Can you trust Carmelo Anthony in crunch time? I know where I put my money at when it comes to who to trust in crunch time. You see, you didn't got that lifeline no more just of the referees bailing your asses out. No, we're going to play these games. And it's exposed a lot of the NBA for a lot of these players being frauds. A lot of these guys out here being frauds. We now see, without the referee blowing the whistle every 5 seconds and without them going to the free throw line all the time, we are now getting a glimpse of who can play versus who cannot. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see the play he did last night. I didn't watch that game. I was watching Black Widow, so I didn't get to see the game. I was on my Disney Plus last night watching Black Widow. That movie off the chain too. So I'm at to catch the replay of the Nets Pistons game. But truth be told, when it comes to Detroit Pistons, there's really nothing to be excited about. When it comes to Detroit, they suck. They got a young team that's trying to find their place, man. Cade Cunningham, a highly touted guy that they drafted. I think he was number 1 overall. So they got backcourt situation to worry about. Sadiq Bey is a guy that they drafted a couple years ago out of Villanova. Uh, um, so they got a lot of issues, man. They got a lot of issues right now. This team's not going to be very good. Um, so that's where I'm at on that. But as far as James Harden goes, for him to only score 13 points last night against Detroit with that backcourt, man. But Carmelo Anthony is washed in the league, and he done, and he can't do it no more. Man, get the fuck out of here. You motherfuckers better leave me alone with that shit. He said the ball got. Hold on. So you said the ball got. What's up, Black Reality TV? Salute to my homie, man. He said the ball got knocked back court, and instead of touching it to stop the play, he just watched the ball there. Detroit player ran past and picked up the ball and dunked it. Oh, okay. Hey, you know what? Hey, that ranks up there with the. You can just add that to the list of plays that James Harden, a bullheaded player James Harden. Oh man. Hey, yeah, you can add that to the list, bro. You can add that to the montage of plays that James Harden failed to do, right? But all these guys out here banging on Carmelo, Black Reality, bro. I just don't understand. These motherfuckers out here banging on Carmelo, talk about how Carmelo this and how Carmelo is that, and Carmelo don't got this and he don't got that. But they're not saying the same thing about James Harden, right? James Harden out here stinking up the joint without these refs. I need these motherfuckers to keep the same energy. You want to talk about me not keeping the same energy? What about you guys? You guys out here who be banging on Carmelo, but y'all want to give James Harden a pass? And he's a starter. And he played way more minutes than Melo. How in the fuck could Carmelo Anthony coming off the bench have more 20-point games than the guy that's starting? How? Someone explain that to me, right? And to the dude that was on my brother Ticket channel, that Jermaine Boyd motherfucker, look, you lucky I wasn't feeling very well last night. I couldn't go in on you the way I wanted to. But today is a new day. Today is a new fucking day. Now, I dare anybody that want to call himself banging on Carmelo Anthony to come in here and talk about that shit. Talk about how Carmelo Anthony is this, and how he that, and how he don't got this, and how he don't got that. Meanwhile, James Harden out here sticking up the joint, and you want to give him a pass, right? Right? No moves, no mid-range game, nothing. But he banging Carmelo Anthony. If you don't get the fuck out of here. Hell, Carmelo got everything James Harden don't got. But James Harden a better player than goddamn Carmelo Anthony. See, this is why you should not listen to mainstream media. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. One Carmelo on that same team with James Harden in Houston a few years ago, and they cast him aside after 10 fucking games, because Daryl Morey, who should be the GM of General Motors and not the GM of a fucking basketball team. Because they want to adopt analytics. Mike D'Antoni had a negative bias against Carmelo Anthony during their time in New York, where he basically walked in the team's office, and the owner's office was like, look, it's either him or me. Then, when they were in Houston together, there was a preseason game where Carmelo Anthony was cooking like fish grease. He was super cooking, right? Did Mike D'Antoni put him in the starting lineup? Huh? Did Mike D'Antoni put Carmelo Anthony in the starting lineup for the season to begin? No, he did not. You know who they put in place? James Ennis. Now, I want y'all to answer this question, right? I want y'all to answer this question, right? Now, for everybody that's in this room right now watching this video, right? Press 1 if you think James Ennis is better than Carmelo Anthony. Press 2 if you think Carmelo Anthony is better than James Ennis. And let's see what we get. Do you think James Ennis is better than Carmelo Anthony? Press 1. If you think Carmelo Anthony is better than James Ennis, press 2. And see what we get. Because there ain't no way in hell James Ennis is better than Carmelo Anthony. Not in this life, not in the next life, not even the life after that. There's no alternative universe where James Ennis is better than Carmelo Anthony. And that's who Mike D'Antoni put in the fucking starting lineup. They get cast aside after 10 games. I mean, that was a fucking lie. That Carmelo Anthony couldn't play in this league no more. And then you got these goalpost moving motherfuckers. And well, Carmelo Anthony can't play in the league no more. He goes out there, score 20 points. Oh, well, yeah, that was against the Chicago Bulls, man. Chicago Bulls ain't good no more. What do you mean? Ain't goddamn professional basketball team, right? I mean, motherfuckers be sounding all idiotic when they're out here trying to talk like savants. No, motherfucker, you're not a savant. You're a guppy trying to swim in a pool full of sharks. You can't be no guppy going up against a great white. Fuck out of here. But yeah, James Harden better than Carmelo Anthony. Fuck out of here. You can't even say that with a straight face out of your mouth without getting a severe case of halitosis. You can't say that out your mouth without getting gingivitis in that motherfucker. You can't say that a third time without getting gum disease. And you definitely cannot say that a fourth time without your teeth falling out. A guy that's top 10 all time in scoring, but yet James Harden better than Carmelo Anthony? Fuck out of here. You can't, and I'm not getting no pushback from nobody, so I guess it must be true. Ain't no trolls want to come in and debate me on that, so I guess it must be true. Guy with a limited skill set, we over there praising this dude ain't never, this dude couldn't get his team to the NBA Finals. As the leader. And he had a much easier road to the NBA Finals than goddamn Carmelo Anthony, but yet, we want to sit up here and talk about Carmelo Anthony's this, how he's done, how he's washed up, he need to retire. You leave it up to these media members like Max Kellerman, a failed rapper. That motherfucker want to talk about how Carmelo Anthony should be playing in China. All this bullshit. Russell Westbrook out here playing like a goddamn Tasmanian devil, stat padding, act like he the man, all this bullshit, right? You leave it up to these Bammers. Carmelo Anthony is done. He's washed up. He don't got it no more. His jump shot's broken. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Leave it up to James Harden. Oh, yeah, James Harden, man, he just came off a hamstring injury, man. You gotta give him some time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, he out there getting refined, man. The referees ain't calling it now, man. Referees ain't calling these fouls on James Harden like that no more, man. James Harden, he's struggling. You know, he got a lot going on, man. Just got to give him time, man. But I'm telling y'all, he get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Goalpost moving, bunch of shape-shifting motherfuckers, man. I don't like no goalpost moving, shape-shifting motherfucker. We're going to keep the same energy across the board. Look, everybody talk about how I don't keep the same energy. Well, where the fuck was y'all at when Carmelo Anthony was out there stinking up the joint one night and I called him out on it, right? You same dudes that was calling yourself trying to hold somebody accountable. Where the fuck was y'all at then? right? Because unlike y'all, I don't have no bias towards nobody. No one's cutting my checks. No one's paying me to say this shit. I'm saying what I feel, raw and uncut. I can't be part and paid for. Cause see, you know, when it comes to this over here, people spend their smart money, right? And James Harden is a fraud, right? He's a fraud. Exactly. Hey, remember this right here, y'all? Y'all remember this, right? When they were saying that, oh, James Harden is the greatest scorer in NBA history, right? Daryl Morey out there peddling that bullshit, right? And the media took that and ran with it. Now, that was the second biggest lie told in NBA history. James Harden, the greatest scorer of all time, right? Greatest scorer of all time now. Okay, fuck out of here. That was the second biggest lie that was told in NBA history. They want to sit up here and bring up analytics. They want to sit up here and bring up all these advanced stats and player efficiency rating and all this other bullshit ass stats that could be skewed. All these goddamn stats, advanced stats, which could be skewed when you take one thing away or you add another thing or whatever like that, right? Fuck out of here. And that's all that need to be said. That's all I gotta say about that. Now, who gonna come in here and debate me about this, right? I'm begging somebody to come in here and debate me on this, man. Someone please come in the room. Keep your, I ain't really trying to beg for company and all that, right? But please, somebody that's willing and able, if you got some nuts about you, come on in here and debate me. Come on. Where you at? Come on. Bring your ass to the front. This your time to shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. We at? I know there's somebody here got an itch that need to be scratched. We at? See, because Carmelo Anthony is one thing James Harden is not, and that's a killer. Carmelo Anthony is a fucking killer. James Harden ain't got that about him. He don't. He's proven that over the years. He has proven that over the years. When has his game has evolved the way he can post somebody up? Huh? Can we see that? Can I see James Harden post somebody up? Have y'all ever seen James Harden post somebody up? Right? Maybe, I don't want my bias to get in the way of sound decision making, right? I want to know, when have we ever seen James Harden do any kind of post up moves on somebody? Huh? I ain't never seen that shit. Has anyone ever seen James Harden do post up moves on somebody? Right? Another question, right? I got, because I got beef with the NBA for this. How the fuck is James Harden on the 75 best players all time list, but Alex English not? Alex English is a way better player than James Harden. So I have James Harden on this list, but Alex English not. Or Artis Gilmore. Huh? See, a lot of you motherfuckers out there that talk about, oh man, LB, you don't know basketball. I bet you know nothing about Alex English, right? Now, I'm not going to do the work for you. If y'all got internet, right? Y'all search for internet porn all the time, right? Y'all search for some Becky that call yourself, imagine who you're going to fuck, right? So if you can imagine, what Becky you going to fuck on internet porn, you can look up Alex English on your goddamn laptop, on your tablet, or your iPad, or your iPhone. So yeah, you imagine what Becky you're gonna jack off to. You can search about Alex English and how he was a very underrated player in the '80s, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA during that time. Right now, for all you guys that's running your mouth talking about, oh man, LB, you don't know shit about basketball, right? Well, I need y'all to do y'all homework on Alex English since I don't know basketball, right? In the NBA, how is Alex English not on this list? How? That's all I want to know. What up?
What's good?
What's up, the man boy? What's good with you, bro?
What's good? I think this is the first time I've been on your panel.
Yeah.
Oh, salute.
Salute to you, bro. All
You
right,
know
what you
I
got on this?
you
What you
know I
got
had
on
to
this?
come and support this channel.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the love and support you showing over the last I think you've been on here for like a year or so.
Yes.
Um, yeah. So it's good to finally get you on the panel, the man boy. Now, what you got on Carmelo Anthony and James Harden comparison?
Or James Harden, Carmelo Anthony. Are you talking about right now or overall for a career?
We could talk about right now overall for career, whatever direction you want to take it, bro.
Okay. For right now, I will have to go with Carmelo Anthony because I feel like Carmelo is playing at a high and a way higher level than James Harden is, and Carmelo is not getting the touches that James Harden is getting from game to game. Carmelo is getting like 12 to 10 field goal attempts every single game, dropping around 20 points almost every single game with the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And he's coming off the bench, dropping these numbers, bro.
coming off the bench and more efficient.
Right.
Carmelo shooting the highest field goal percentage of his career this year, 50%.
But you remember that a lot of people was talking about, oh, Carmelo couldn't play in this league.
Yep, crazy. I just laugh when I hear stuff like that, man. I don't take that stuff serious. The real people
Yeah,
that know, the real people that
no,
know basketball know Carmelo could still have a high impact in this league.
yeah. That dude stay. He's stay getting buckets, man.
Facts. Yeah,
Stay getting buckets.
and 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 LB, let me just say this. I feel like Boogie Cousins could also have a high impact in this league, and he's not getting talked about.
Oh, I did a video about that last week.
They are blackballing Boogie Cousins. It's sad. There's no
Yeah,
reason Boogie Cousins should not be on an NBA team. Period.
bro. I don't know if you saw that video because YouTube ain't been sending out notifications and all that. So I did it. I talked about that same notion last week. I did
Yeah,
that video last Sunday about Boogie Cousins and why he not in the league no more. Oh, I was like, even when you got now, I don't agree with Mike Malone on a whole lot, right? Because I thought he's an air dance hat wearing motherfucker, right?
yeah,
But Mike Malone, Mike Malone, I had to agree with Mike Malone. Why is Boogie Cousins not in the league, right?
yeah,
And with the referees not calling these bullshit ass fouls anymore, he can greatly benefit off of that.
yeah. That's true.
So when you take away the when the referees took away that whistle, man, that's like taking coke away from a fiend, man.
Yep. Because I remember in one of the Clippers playoff games, Boogie had an incredible game. He dropped like 15 points in only 11 minutes. That's incredible.
Right.
Wow.
15 points in 11 minutes, but he can't play in this league no more, right? Okay, fuck out of here, right?
Right?
Leave it up to these pundits and these motherfuckers that don't know shit about basketball. So you got motherfuckers in the organization that don't know shit about basketball. You got people on social media that don't know shit about basketball. I mean, where the real people at, man? Where are they at, man?
Yeah, exactly. Totally agree.
He averaged 16 a game as a fourth option in Golden State behind Steph, Clay, and KD. He's the fourth option, and he still averaged 16 points.
And he was coming off an injury.
But he can't play in this league no more. See, that's the kind of shit that burns the hair in my asshole, bro.
Yeah. If Boogie wasn't coming off that injury, if Boogie was fully healthy with the Warriors, he could have averaged 20 as a fourth option.
Yeah, just it's just raw, unadulterated, unabashed buffoonery was going on. What's up, TJ? That's my boy down there. TJ, man, salute, bro. Just disgusting what's going on. So all you guys that was running y'all mouth about Carmelo Anthony couldn't play in this league no more. What do y'all got to say now? How many more lucky games he got to have? Huh? So I guess when he goes out there and gets 25 points, and I won't be surprised if Melo goes out there and gets 30 tonight against Portland, right? Hey, so how many more lucky games they got to have, man? I just want to know.
Yeah. At some point, you gotta just acknowledge that Carmelo Anthony is still one of the best players in the NBA.
Right. So when he goes out there and bashes Portland over the head for 25 and damn near 30 tonight, is that y'all could consider that a lucky game? Huh? I just want to know.
Hey, LB, let me say this. If Carmelo Anthony starts tonight, I think Carmelo Anthony has a chance to score 40 points.
Yeah, that would hinge on whether or not AD plays tonight because he's questionable.
Yeah,
So if look, and I want to say yes, but this is one reason why I'm gonna say no. The man boy, this the only reason why I'm gonna disagree with you, right? And it's two words: Russell Westbrook.
yeah, that guy.
Russell Westbrook. Now, this dude goes out there and plays like a Tasmanian devil, right? Yeah, boo, yeah, boo. Right?
Yeah,
Now, he goes out there and plays like a Tasmanian devil, and he's worrying about getting his numbers. He's going out there worrying, and then I don't know if you heard the post game interview where Frank Vogel drew up and played for Carmelo Anthony, and then Russell Westbrook was the guy that takes up the shot.
like, come on, man.
And Russell
I
Westbrook is
believe
only
if
a career
Carmelo,
30% 3-point shooter.
Yeah, I believe if Carmelo would have taken that last shot, he would have made the last shot. Because we
Right,
all know Carmelo's a killer in the clutch.
right. Yeah, TJ, it's just bad, man. It's just really bad. Well, I can't put it on Frank Vogel because Frank Vogel did draw up the play for Carmelo Anthony. It was Russell Westbrook that took it upon himself to shoot the shot, the last shot.
Yep.
But yeah, you get all these dudes out here, all these overrated ass players out here getting all these contracts and shit, getting these overrated players getting these max contracts, and yet Carmelo Anthony getting league minimums. What the fuck?
Huh. Yep. And Carmelo having one of his most efficient seasons this year.
Just insane. Just insane. Yeah, man, TJ, it was Russ being Russ last night. It was Russ being Russ last night. That's why I'm coming up with a T-shirt in Russ I don't trust.
ALB.
What up?
I gotta go, man. I'll catch you on another stream.
All right, bro. Hey, I appreciate you for coming on, man, boy. Salute to you, man. Thank you for coming on.
All right.
Now, Adrian Barbie doll. Yeah, because you got question marks, right? Well, hey, well, come on in, Adrian. Adrian! I did it! Right? I put the link in the chat. So if you got some kind of disagreement with what I say, well, this your avenue to come in and express your disagreement. Carmelo Anthony is better than James Harden. Period. How is he not? Yeah, shot. He is nice. SGA is nice, but he ain't that nice to beat the Lakers twice. And unfortunately, that's what happened because Russell Westbrook playing for the opposition felt like 6-on-4 last night. I mean, the night before, a couple nights ago, and then the last week they played OKC because he out there running like a goddamn Tasmanian devil. But yeah, you already know what it is. This the the wide array of skill sets that Carmelo Anthony possesses and whatnot. Man, look, can't tell me this dude, a dude that's top 10 all time scoring, but yeah, he not better than James Harden. Okay, whatever. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Right? Yeah, Lakers got a game tonight in Portland. Right? We gotta see if AD gonna play. AD's questionable right now. Um, so if AD don't go tonight, then they might end up playing small ball. They might have but so we'll see. Well. I knew if I waited long enough, there'll be one contrarian in the building. All right, wait, what? All right, salute to you, bro. All right, so I'm full cap, right? Wild statement. Well, you know what? I put a link in the chat. This your moment to come in and express your disagreement. All right. So I'm on cap right now, right? See, always got to be one, right? Will there be one? Well, the doors of the church is wide open. Come on in and attest for your sins. What makes you think James Harden is better than Carmelo Anthony? Now, I want y'all to listen to this guy, right? I want y'all to listen to wait. Well, if he got if he got enough, ball juice to come up in here, right? Now, just so there's no discrepancy, just so you might have missed it and all that, there it is right there. There it is right there. Come on in and explain to the masses how is James Harden better than Carmelo Anthony since I'm on cap right now, right? Hey, it's a fitted one at that too. I like a fitted cap, right? I like a fitted cap, blue and orange with a New York logo on the front. Let's go. Let's get
First
it.
off, you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right. First off, what's good, LB? Salute to you, my boy. Um,
Salute to you, bro.
like I said, man, like the fact that Carmelo Anthony don't even have an MVP, mind you, he only and first of all, when they went to the Western Conference Finals in Denver, it wasn't because of him, it's because Chauncey Billups came through and helped him allow. Mind you, James Harden went to the Western Conference before Chris Paul got there, and he went there with CP3. So like I said, like you had this man who ran Houston and gave niggas great amount of chances of doing great things, averaging 30, giving you about like triple doubles, giving you 30 plus 10 assists. Nigga, I ain't seen Melo get more than like 8 assists in the season. So the fact that you pull out this kind of stunt is kind of crazy, LB. I thought you knew basketball, big dog. I thought you knew basketball, big dog. Don't let this 1 year slow. First of all, we didn't get to 10 games. Don't even let this year right now throw off your whole shade of thinking right now, bro. Cause like, bro, like real talk, bro. Come on, your IQ, man, is
Okay, so
dropping, man.
all right, so all these years James Harden was benefiting off the refs and all that, shooting all the 20 free throws a game and shit. Now they took away that pacifier. How do you explain him only scoring 13 points last night?
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. He's a Robin now, bro. Like I understand that y'all want a nigga to be
Robin.
a Batman, but he's a Robin to KD Batman, bro. Like I said,
What?
he had three hamstring grade 2. He had three hamstring grade 2. He couldn't play out all this past summer, bro. Like I gotta, allow that shit to I get it if it was like after 25 games and he's still playing like this. Can we wait a little bit? He ain't
See,
even 10
didn't I
games
call
off,
out?
bro.
Didn't I call out everybody? Didn't I call out? I knew there was gonna be somebody that was gonna point to that hamstring injury, right? So how's that explain? So his hamstring hurt. How's he out there in France? Why was he out
Oh,
there in
he
France?
too, bro. He
So you
got
figure if
business.
you got a grade 3 hamstring injury, you shouldn't be out in France partying, right?
Come on, bro. Come on. Now we putting emotionals in it because come
That
on,
ain't got nothing, that ain't got
nobody.
nothing to do
Come
with
on, bro.
emotions.
You know,
That
you
ain't
know
got
nobody
nothing to
gonna
do with
sit there.
emotions. That had everything to do with James Harden making bad decisions. He's out there in France with a great. He out there at France partying, probably French kissing hoes and all that shit. But yet he goes out there and only puts up 13 points against Detroit Pistons, bro. Detroit Pistons, man.
Come on, bro. Big dog.
I mean, all right, so you can say, okay, so let me ask you this, right? So he was dropping 30, like you said, like he was dropping 30 like how a motherfucker be dropping them
Big
hot potatoes, right?
dog.
What happened to that this year? Why is he not scoring 30 points not once this season? Go ahead.
Look, I'm not gonna knock you. Like I said, bro. Like I said, you actually pay attention to the game. He be hesitating sometimes because he's not fully if this hamstring down, rush it through. The difference between him and KD is KD had a broken foot. He came back and then he had to leave the game again because it was like fucked up and he still had to do that. So that was his first injury. So you had to like let that shit play out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And remember, he tried to do the USA basketball thing, but it's
Hey man, you might messed up, man.
his shit was doing no run. Little baby, you can
I can't hear you. Your mic is messed up. Yeah. Okay. So while he, trying to fix technical difficulties on his end, right? Because see, it's one thing when you got the referees on your side, and every time you come down, you're getting, you're using theatrics to influence the referee's whistle to your advantage. And then we don't have that anymore. We really starting to see the player James Harden is. He's a fraud. Now, he's a fraud. We just got to be honest about the situation. All these numbers was nothing more than smoke and mirrors. That's what they were. They were smoking mirrors. You can't look at those numbers there after all these games, because we played we played like 12, 13 games so far, like 10 games so far, and then these 10 games, he has not been the same player. And outside the one game where he shot a whole bunch of free throws against Indiana, outside of that one game right there, you can't tell me James Harden is better than Carmelo Anthony. You can't. Now, this whole thing about him being the greatest scorer in NBA history, that was a whole bunch of bullshit. It was bullshit then, and it's bullshit now. What's up, Jeffrey Weaver? Daryl Morey made that stupid ass talking point, and the media ran with that. How can this dude be the greatest scorer in NBA history, and he only got like 2 moves? The only person that could have gotten away with that was Carmelo. That's the only person I know that can get away with 2 moves, and then he's number 2 all time in scoring. All right, we got Jeremy Harris in the building. He thinks James Harden is better than Carmelo Anthony. All right, I need you to explain what makes you think that. Because it's all right to disagree. I mean, I don't expect everybody to agree with my sentiment and shit, right? This makes open dialogue. So you think that James Harden is better than Carmelo Anthony. All right, I need you to explain how. How? Okay, you say point guards in D'Antoni's era and D'Antoni's system. All right, what happens when he's not in D'Antoni's system, right? Because yeah. Oh, okay. You say no, Melo's better. Okay. I was about to say. You had the arrows pointing to James Harden. That's why I was asking you. I'm like, hold on now. Okay, I was about to say, bro. The way you had the arrow pointing at James Harden. I'm like, oh, James Harden better? All right. But okay, if you say Carmelo better, all right, then hey, you're not gonna get no argument out of me. I agree. I agree with your sentiment. But yeah, I saw. Yeah, you need the gridded and arrows. You need the arrows going the other way, my brother. Yeah, you need the arrows going left. But that's okay though. Yeah, he said Carmelo Anthony's better than James Harden. You're not gonna get no pushback out of me. We all good in the neighborhood. But he right. How does James Harden pass KD in scoring? Well, when you had the referees on your side all these years, that's how. But see, they ain't getting pacified with that whistle no more, so they can't just sit up here. Yeah, they're not getting pacified with that whistle no more. That's right. James Harden is on the NBA 75 all-time best players list, but Alex English not. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that one. How was that possible? All right, man, what you got?
Yo, salute.
This the first time you, man. Look, this the first time you've been on this panel, man. You know.
No, it ain't. No, I'd have been on a couple times before, like 2 or 3 times.
All right, this is the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
So, all right, so you think James Harden is better than Carmelo Anthony? All right, go ahead, explain yourself.
You talking about for a career? You talking about right now?
I'm talking about so far in this season right now.
Oh, you
But
talking about right now?
if you want to talk about in the career, we can go that route too. But we can go that route because I can make an argument Carmelo Anthony is better than James Harden in his whole career. Right?
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. But right now I give it to him right now. But maybe for career, I give it to Harden because he accomplished more than Melo. Well, yeah, because he accomplished more for career. But right now, yeah, I give it to Melo. He better than him. But I do think James Harden, he gonna find his way. He gonna adjust, and he gonna be back to his old self.
All right. So you think so how you explain old boy scoring 13 points last night against Detroit?
I don't know, man. They say he out of shape too, though. I don't know. They say he's still out of shape.
Yeah, who fault that is that he out of shape?
But he do that every year, though. He always come in 20 pounds overweight.
You know, they're buying honey buns, going out there in the French area, going out there in French,
but
French
I don't
kissing
know,
holes
though.
and shit.
I don't know, though. It might be his hamstring still bothering because he can't even blow past nobody no more. I don't think it's the free throws too, but it's like he can't even get past people no more.
Kicks and pies.
It don't matter though, because my Raptors, we back. We back, man. We 6-4.
Did y'all win the other night? No, y'all
No,
lost to Cleveland last night.
By 1 point. Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all still lost.
But we get
now. I was critical of Nick Nurse at first or whatever like that, but I'll give the devil his due. He's been coaching great basketball up to this point.
Yeah.
So
you like our rookie? You like our rookie Scotty Barnes?
Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about the crafters in another video. We'll talk about the because I know how much turned up you want to be for your city and all that. So don't worry, we'll talk about the Toronto Raptors and all that. I ain't gonna call them the crafters yet. But so old boy that got titty rings and all that, James Harden, right? So right. In that game last night, did you know he had 10 turnovers?
Yeah. I think it was 9 or 10. No. I think he had 13, 10, and 10.
Yeah, 13, 10, 10, and 10. That's 13 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 turnovers.
Yeah, Harden, I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. How he fall off just like this, though.
Well, but this the thing, though. I talked about this thing for years about him and the refs. If he was going to the free throw line with as much volume as he did, or whatever like that, right? Okay. How else was he gonna score the basketball? Because he don't post nobody up. He really don't got a mid range, right? I don't know if it's by choice or it's or he's going by the analytics that Mike D'Antoni has set forth and all that. But the fact of the matter was, he just wasn't good.
I ain't gonna say he wasn't good though because because I don't know. It's just this year it's something different about him because it's like he can't even blow past nobody. Like even with the free throws, without the free, remember like he was still blowing past people. He can't even do that now. Like, I don't know if it's the hamstring or I don't know if he just washed now. It's like he can't even blow past nobody.
But I thought his hamstring was healed up though.
Well, I don't know. That's why I was hearing rumors that he might be still dealing with. I don't know, man. Man.
I mean, you don't got not one move outside the step back. You don't got not one move to your name.
But you know what's crazy though about Harden? Like when he first came into the league, though, he was a good off-ball player.
Yeah, when he was coming off the bench at OKC.
And even his first year in Houston, he was getting buckets. He wasn't getting free throws like it just. Once he started playing with Mike D'Antoni, it just. Oh no. Yeah, that's the only
He got
thing.
an MVP.
You would just say.
So he got an MVP off that shit, but I mean,
he can pass.
But
Though.
then
I
again,
give him that though. Do you think it's pat? You think he can pass, or you think it's just because he got the ball so much?
Well, this is the thing. To me, there's two things that pacify his game, and Jeremy Harris called it out. He's not that Tony system no more, the way you can just play wide open basketball and all that. He just, have all this usage and all that. And plus, referees not calling these whistles every 5 minutes. That's the same thing I've been saying, right? These guys getting these B plus players, these B minus players getting A plus contracts. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that's crazy.
So we now with the referees, when the referees pretty much putting their whistle back in their pocket, we now can identify who can play and who cannot.
Yeah. So it's 3 players so far: James Harden, Trey, and Dame. Really, main 3. But I got a feeling Dame finna hit the Lakers for 40 tonight, though.
Yeah, Damian Lillard's been struggling too. What the fuck is up with that?
I think it's the system though. Like, cause Chauncey trying to make him be more of a passer too, when that ain't his game really. But hey, you talking about us? You talking about? Oh no, though. Y'all Lakers, y'all got a problem too though with Westbrook.
Oh yeah, we cooked on him. We cooked on him a lot, man. And the truth of the matter is, he's just
Hey, y'all should
not
have
a
got Ben
guy
Simmons.
that you can win. One, you cannot build a team around him, and 2, you cannot win with him.
But I ain't gonna lie though. Now that I'm thinking about it, Tickler was talking about the other day. I think y'all should have got Ben Simmons though. I think they should have got Ben Simmons because one thing, no matter what people say about Ben Simmons, about him not lack of scoring, I guarantee if they had the Lakers right now, John Morant and Shea, all them guards, they wouldn't be getting them 40, 30 points they getting against the Lakers.
Well, see, this the thing with Ben Simmons. Now, look, I ain't no fan of Ben Simmons. All right,
And every player had bad playoff series, bro. Like people, everybody got have.
It's not even about having a bad playoff series. Now, we all know people have that. It's his response to it that really rubbed me the wrong way. It was his whole response to it that really burned the hair on my asshole and shit. So it's like, okay, you come back next year, you work on what you got to work on. You come back next year and you get better, right? You learn from your experience and then you come back. But no, he was like, he's on these diatribes about how his relationship with Joel Embiid ran his course and all this other bullshit, right?
Right.
Blowing what and not even, taking the shot when it was right there, when he could have dunked on Trae Young. He passes up the dunk and passes up the Matisse Thybulle. And it's like, how can I take this guy seriously as a goddamn player in this league? I cannot. And he's supposed to be like this. He's supposed to be one of the leaders on the team with Joel Embiid. They built their team around those two guys. So when I see Ben Simmons carrying on the way he acting as a leader, as a supposed leader, that tells me right there he ain't no leader. Now, having said all that, if he goes to the Lakers or whatever, highly unlikely that's going to happen. But if it did, he's not asked to do that on the Lakers. He don't. LeBron's the unquestioned leader on the Lakers. Unquestioned. Right?
Right.
He could just go out there and shut down the point guard out there on the he won't be asked to score. He won't be asked to carry the offensive load. He don't need to. They got LeBron, AD. They got other guys on the team that can carry the offensive load.
But he can get you 11, 12 points off fast break, driving. Like, that's the thing. Like, if that's the thing about him.
He can get you 11, 12 points, but is that worth $100-something million?
You gotta remember though, is everything else he can do.
Look, I get all that. I get all that. What you're saying. What I'm saying is
like imagine him in Draymond role instead of Draymond. Imagine him in Draymond role.
You know okay, and I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that at all. But is that worth $100 million?
In today's game, it is, I guess. I don't think so, but today's game it is, yeah.
What's up, Cole the Jester? Salute, bro.
I don't know, man. I got a weird feeling though he gonna go to a different team and start shooting threes and stuff.
See, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the antithesis to Ben Simmons, right? Because see, Giannis actually worked on his game in the offseason. He wasn't out here trying to dunk his ball in Instagram models.
Yeah, but
Ben Simmons was out here hitting on people's wives and shit.
But you know the crazy thing
on DMs and shit, hitting on people's wives, and they're trying to dunk his ball in Instagram models.
But you know what's crazy? We don't know if Ben Simmons can shoot because he won't shoot. That's the thing. We don't know if he can shoot or not. Because he got a decent jump shot.
To shoot, then how can we list him as one of the great players in this league if he's not willing to shoot? How can we gauge that? We can't.
He still one. Like, you gotta remember, he did have Trae Young in that game 7. Trae Young was shooting like 5 for 23.
Okay, and okay, that's great. I'll give you an oatmeal raisin cookie for that, right? But he don't get a chocolate chip cookie because they're still lost.
But it wasn't just him though. Like, Joel Embiid had 8 turnovers in that game. Tobias Harris,
okay,
you talking about somebody stealing money?
On the bum knee. Tobias Harris, he never showed up. But Joel Embiid put up better numbers on a bum knee.
What about Tobias Harris? He never show up in the playoffs. It ain't just Ben, even though he got the majority of it. Tobias said he never show up in all that money they paying him.
Yeah, because see, Tobias Harris is a role player is an overpaid role player.
Yeah, but Philly don't look at him like that. They look at him as part of the like an all-star. That's what Philly look at him like.
No, Tobias Harris ain't no goddamn all-star, man.
Yeah, he's not, but that's how Philly look at him.
He's an overpaid role player.
Yeah.
And I did a video, matter of fact, I did a video last season about that when they played the Atlanta Hawks. I did this video called Overpaid Underperformers. That was the title of that video. I broke that. I talked about that.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's a weird season this year. I don't know who's gonna win this year. Honest.
But even then, Tobias has played better than Ben Simmons. Look, Ben Simmons played like shit. Okay, there's no. Look, you can slice this apple pie 100 different ways. At the end of the day, it's still an apple pie. Ben Simmons played like shit. Oh, and he got fined $360,000 last night.
Yeah. I don't agree with him doing all that, sitting out and stuff. I think he should play. He hurting himself doing that. But I think he done with him though, because what they were saying about him, like Doc Rivers said, he don't know if we can win with him, stuff like that. I think after that, that's when he was like, man, they don't want me here. Basically, they saying they can't win with me. That's what I don't like about Philly part. It's like they was doing all the criticism about it, and then now they trying to tell him he's still our brother, come back, all this and that.
But see,
it's petty on
I
both
can make
sides.
an argument Ben Simmons handled it the wrong way. See, everybody banging on Philadelphia, or everybody banging on the way Philadelphia reacted towards Ben Simmons when he went out there and stink up the joint.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
He over there like, well, this shit he came with me. Well, shit, they're telling the truth. It was his unprofessionalism, his inability and unwillingness to accept that and get better in the offseason.
But you see those videos he was posting though of him shooting and stuff.
Big fucking deal. They do that shit all the time. How does that translate to the game? If what you do if what you do in practice or in the offseason don't translate to the game, then what's the purpose of doing it?
All right, let me ask you this: would you rather have him or Lonzo right now?
Lonzo?
And why you say that? Because Lonzo shoot the ball. He
look, say what you want, but look, I've been very critical of Lonzo Ball, but at least he's willing to go out there and shoot the ball. Because you know as well as I do, this is a make or miss league. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. This Ben Simmons. I hope he gets together. Man, cause we'll take him in Toronto. Cause I don't know the hell with Pascal right now.
That'd be a decent. That'll make a good trade right there. Both of them, both guys on disgruntled teams and shit. So both players are disgruntled with their teams and shit. So yeah, that would make perfect sense. I talked about that a while back too. Pascal Siakam is don't like Nick Nurse, right? Ben Simmons don't want to be in Philadelphia no more. It's a match made in hell, right? It's a match made in hell. You can trade Ben Simmons for Pascal Siakam, right? And both teams will actually benefit off that trade, in my opinion.
And you know it's crazy. Pascal, he averaged 21. He averaged 21 and 7 last year.
Yeah.
With that one move.
Well, you know, I have my reservations about Pascal Siakam, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was glad the fact that he cooked Draymond Green in the NBA Finals. But you know, outside of that, though, I had my reservations about Pascal Siakam.
Yeah. With the Warriors, they playing good too, though. Draymond Green. Oh,
it's not because of Draymond Green, okay?
His defense, though. Like, no, I'm saying like if you actually like his impact on the defense, though, it's not because his stats, but his impact on defense. You gotta give him that at least. He can play. I
give him a great. I give him one. I give him a single.
He locked up. He locked up AD that one game. Remember in the playing? He locked AD up.
Okay, and okay, so that was one out of how many games he locked up AD, and how many games AD was cooking his ass?
No, but he always played good defense against AD though.
AD be destroying this motherfucker, man.
I don't know, man. Y'all be banging on Draymond too much, man.
No, he puts himself out there by the shit he be saying. He ain't not more than a glorified role player.
But you know what's crazy? He gonna make the Hall of Fame though. Even though he shouldn't, I don't think he should, but he gonna make it though.
Man, fuck that.
Watch, I guarantee you he gonna make it. With the stat accolades he get, he gonna make it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not good. He's he basically
you can't say he's not good
and all that.
You can't say he's not good because he is a 6'6" playing against people that's bigger than him for the most part. Man, for what the Warriors overrated. He overrated, but for what the Warriors asked him to do, he good in that role. That's why I don't think he can do what he doing now on different teams though.
I mean, if I'm playing fantasy basketball and shit like that, he's a fucking legend. You know what I'm saying? He just stuffed the shot sheet, putting up all the triple singles and shit, racking me up fantasy points and shit, right? But as a real life basketball player, nah, bro, nah. He rode coattails and all that. He campaigned for a goddamn defensive player of the year. He had no business winning. And truth be told, man, the media, a lot of these awards that a lot of these players is getting is due to media bias.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Rachel Nichols out here voting for MVP. That woman don't know nothing about basketball.
Yeah, but sure. I don't know, man. Dame, Dame, he been on Draymond heavy though. You be seeing that? He been trying to get Draymond to come.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, they can try, but good luck trading that contract, and that contract ain't fucking worth it, in my opinion.
So who you think will win this year? Or you waiting and seeing after like 30 games?
I get my prediction when the playoffs come out.
You supposed to be sticking with your Lakers, man. I still think they gonna get to the finals.
Look, Lakers is my team, man. But look,
they gonna get to the finals.
It's one thing to be a fan. It's one thing to be a fan of a team. It's the whole. But when you're trying to be analytical and you're trying to put out a quality product, man, your bias cannot get in the way of sound judgment. Because every time I put my face on this microphone here and I'm talking, man, I put my credibility on the line. I ain't trying to be no goddamn fanboy.
Yeah. But they still gonna get to the finals, though, I believe.
Lakers?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ain't no way they're not gonna get to the finals.
Ain't no way this team to the finals. No way.
You said what?
There's no way this team going to the finals.
You don't think they're going to the finals?
No.
Who gonna beat them? Yeah. You gotta remember they still ain't got some of their players. THT, Trevor Ariza, Kent Bazemore. I mean, Kendrick Nunn.
Kent Bazemore.
I mean Kendrick Nunn. Like I'm saying, like some of the players.
Ain't none of them dudes moving the needle. So you mean to tell me? All right, for one, Trevor Ariza old as fuck.
But he got hard though. He not gonna let nobody just go on him every single play like some they doing now. He got hard though.
Okay.
You're not just gonna score on him every play.
So you mean to tell me? So you trying to tell me that when at crunch time, Trevor Ariza will be in the game in crunch time, right?
Yeah, because he was supposed to start this year. You know that, right? Because they supposed to play AD at center, him at the 3, Bron at the 4. He was supposed to start this year.
Seriously, dude?
No, you didn't see that report. You didn't see that report. He was supposed to start because they was gonna start AD at center.
Man, look, Trevor Ariza ain't no fucking difference maker. All right, he ain't. Let's stop it. He ain't no goddamn difference maker.
I mean, but he can help a little bit on defense, though.
Okay, but at the end of the day, it comes down to putting the ball in the basket.
That's why they got AD Bron. So
there ain't no way this team going to the finals. This team may not even make the play-in game.
Are you, man? That's crazy. I ain't even a Lakers fan. I still think they're going to the finals. There's just no way. I think it's gonna come together, and they even with Westbrook, they going to the finals, bro. They may not win it, but they going to the finals.
You're not going to no NBA finals, man. Lakers is not going to no NBA finals.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna save this video, and in June,
save the video.
In June,
review it.
I'm gonna save this video, and then in June, I'm gonna come back on the panel. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna play back some of these words we talking now.
Okay.
So you saying that right now on your stream that the Lakers not going to the finals? All right.
I'm telling you on my stream right now, they're not going.
I'm gonna say this video. All right.
Serious. You see, I'm like I don't have a problem being wrong, right? A lot of people do. A lot of people they have the notion, they have this need to be right all the fucking time. I don't have a problem being wrong.
So let me ask you this: you think the Lakers not going to fight just because simply off of Westbrook? So you think if they had Buddy Hield, they'd be better?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's no team chemistry on that roster right now. None. Now there's no guarantee this might even be the same team come the trade deadline. For all we know, some of these guys may not even be on the Lakers roster by the time the trading deadline comes around.
Yeah, that's true.
There's that dynamic too.
Yeah, I feel like a couple of them guys gonna be gone. And if Westbrook's still messing up like he is now, he gone too. Brian Cutthroat, he don't care. He trying to get as many chips as he can.
So no, I'm not sold.
That's crazy. DeAndre Jordan only 32 and he playing just like this.
Like DeAndre, I'm telling you one guy that's on that team right now that's not gonna be on there come the trading deadline. That's DeAndre Jordan. He is out of here.
He's starting too. That's crazy. They got him starting.
Yeah, they got him started because it was some bullshit why he's starting, but still.
So if based off this team, who would be your starter right now?
LeBron, Carmelo, AD, Rondo, and
You can't bench a 44 million. You can't bench a player that's making how much Westbrook making? I don't know how much. You can't bench Westbrook.
Man, I don't give a fuck if he make $44. Yo, if you playing like shit, your ass on the bench. See, that's this whole notion. I don't understand this whole notion just because someone makes a bunch of money, they can't come off the bench. Like, where's that? Like where's that rule come in? Look, if you the best players, just because you make a whole bunch of money on a contract, that don't necessarily mean you one of the best players. That's a I don't know where that misnomer came into this lexicon or whatever like that, but no. LeBron, Carmelo, AD, Rondo, and
Dwight.
maybe
you playing AD at center. Avery Bradley.
Avery Bradley. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Avery Bradley.
So you benching DeAndre and you play and you just gonna bring in Dwight.
Definitely benching DeAndre Jordan. Definitely. Matter of fact, if you leave it up to me, DeAndre Jordan wouldn't see the court.
Yeah, that's crazy.
DeAndre Jordan wouldn't even, man, the only time DeAndre Jordan sniffed the court was during garbage time. Maybe garbage time he'll get some minutes, right? When the Lakers up by like 40, right? But
you know it's crazy though. I guarantee if he was playing with Rondo, he'll be playing way much better though.
Yeah, because see, unlike Rondo wouldn't be. Yeah, exactly. DeAndre Jordan wouldn't even sniff the court if you leave it up to me. What's up, Polo? Salute, bro.
Salute, Polo.
Like if DeAndre Jordan in the court need to be like a allergic reaction. Like if DeAndre Jordan Converse would like touch the court or whatever like that, he need to break out in hives or get some kind of his asshole be raw or some shit. Something like that. But for him to be on the court, no, he wouldn't even sniff the court. Leave it up to me.
Yeah, I feel like the Lakers, they should have went out to Miles Turner or even Derek Favors. I feel like the Lakers should have. He's a good
Derek
defender.
Favors, hell no. Definitely not Derek Favors, man.
He a good post defender.
Derek, do me a favor. Don't do me no favors.
Nah, you can't just look at the stats, bro. You know basketball. You know you can't just look at the stats all the time.
I ain't looking at stats. The motherfucker's been hurt the last 4 years. So, man, as far as I'm concerned, no. He got no. Derek Favors definitely not. If that's the case, I might as well take a chance on Kevin Love.
Nah. But I don't think the Lakers y'all got nothing to be worried about because you look at all the top teams struggling. The Suns, the Bucks, they got injuries, but even all the top teams they struggling right now.
Yep.
He said Melo never had 9 turnovers.
The last time Carmelo Anthony had 10 turnovers in the game was back in 2006.
Yeah, I ain't how you know that right on top.
Yeah. But everybody talking shit about Carmelo Anthony, talk about, oh man, he done and he don't got it no more and all that, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna let nobody come in and tell that lie.
So let me ask you: if you the Nets, would you trade James Harden for Ben Simmons if they was willing to do it? Philly?
Yeah, but see, Philly not trading within the division, so that trade,
Yeah,
under
yeah.
no
They were trying to
circumstances
do
will that
Kyrie.
trade go down.
Yeah, because weren't they trying to do Kyrie for Simmons? But KD stopped it. Like it was gonna
Yeah,
happen, but KD stopped it.
yeah.
And Kyrie is better.
Under no circumstances that Brooklyn is going to do any kind of dealings with Philly. They're not doing it. Definitely not within the division.
That makes sense then.
So no, under no circumstances, Brooklyn and Philly, if they do it, if they do any kind of trading, it'll be for cash considerations and whatever like that. An impact player, fuck no. There'll be pick swaps and cash considerations. That's the only way they make any kind of dealings or whatever like that. But outside of that, no. Yeah, exactly, Polo. If he's done, it'll be because he's done cooking motherfuckers, right? We all know how Carmelo get down. Carmelo is that beast. And yes, he will get talked up because there's too many motherfuckers out there putting him down. So yes, he will get talked up on this channel.
And he gonna win 6-man this year. That's crazy. Year 19, 6-man a year.
He shouldn't be no 6-man. In my opinion, he should be starting. But hey, it is what it is. If they're gonna give him 6-man a year, okay, I'm not gonna gripe about that.
That's crazy. He playing behind Bron, AD, and Russell, averaging 17.
Like I say, man, I think he's arguably the best player on the Lakers or whatever. Russell Westbrook.
I can't go that far. I can't go.
I can't go that far.
I give him the third.
You think he better? So you think Russell Westbrook better than Melo?
No, it's AD, Bron, and Melo. There, Russ.
Okay.
Yeah, I can give him the. But he pretty much every year they won has been because of him, though. I don't know though. Hey, hold on. I should have bet you, man. I remember last year you said the Wizards wouldn't make the playoffs with Westbrook, and I said they would. I should have bet you on that. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I made the prediction and whatnot.
I should have bet you on that.
Well, too late now, motherfucker. Too late now.
Y'all Wizards balling though. I give y'all that. The Wizards balling.
Yeah, they did beat the hell out of Memphis last night.
Yeah, that shocked me. Montrezl on his revenge season tour.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have, like, as I alluded to many times last year, they had a lineup of stars and scrubs or studs and duds.
Yeah,
now they have a more balanced lineup.
Y'all starting 3 guards last year.
They have a more balanced lineup this year.
And what's his name hurt still? Thomas Bryant.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant hurt, but they got Montrezl out there cleaning shit up at the 5.
He ain't starting either. They got Gafford starting. I like him.
Yeah, but Gafford don't see no minutes. That nigga don't see no run.
He's starting.
Okay, just because you start don't mean you see 30 minutes. DeAndre Jordan is the perfect example of that. Yeah, he start, but the Bam only play like 14, 15 minutes, if that. Just because you a starter don't mean you will see the boatload of minutes.
Yeah, I
Why you
know
think
that.
they got guys coming off the bench seeing 30 minutes a night? Even crispy ass, black ass with the dookie stain on top of his head, Dennis Schroeder, see 30 minutes, and he come off the bench.
In his shoulder.
No, all time, the legend himself, Dennis Schroeder, Mister. I turned down $84 million to bet on myself.
But he said he was never offered that.
The
I seen
fuck
a,
out of here.
I seen a
That's
report. I
bullshit.
seen a report. I seen a
That's
report.
Yeah, hey, those reports is bullshit.
I
Look,
seen that. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I know
I
what
seen a
you're
report
talking
that said he
about.
was never
Look,
offered
Dennis
that.
Schroeder trying to deflect. That's what he tried to do. That bastard tried to deflect. That motherfucker knew he had that money on the table. Because look, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I had an agent that came up and told me that, oh, hey man, they offer you $84 million, what you gonna do? Right? Shit, I'm gonna take that motherfucker. But I'm gonna tell you what really happened. He told his agent to turn down that money. The agent tried to get him to reconsider. He said no. So this whole notion that, oh well, they never put the contract in front of me, get the fuck out of here.
Because he thought
That's
they was gonna trade
bullshit.
him. He thought
That's
they was
all
gonna trade him.
semantics.
He turned it
He
down because he
trying
thought
to
they was
he
gonna trade
trying
him.
he trying to game people. He trying to game anybody that's gullible enough to believe that bullshit he's saying. No, the fact of it is he's a dumbass German.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Or I'll take that back. He's a dumb, raggedy ass German or a drag. That's his code name. Drag. Dumb, raggedy ass German. That's Dennis Schroeder for y'all. He turned down $84 million. And then, get this, right? In the double overtime game against the Wizards, guess how many points he scored?
0. I seen that. 6. It was 6,
No,
wasn't it?
he scored 6 points
Yeah,
in
6.
42 minutes in a double overtime loss to the Washington Wizards, right? But he wanted $100 million. Okay, the fuck out of here. Game 5 against the Phoenix Suns. Guess how many points he scored?
I remember that 0 right there.
Yep. But he wanted $100 million, right? Okay, fuck out of here. So yeah, that nigga, yeah, he can get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit! I ain't know Wes Matthews was a free agent. That's crazy.
Yeah, Wes Matthews, yeah. He don't need to see no goddamn. He don't need to be on no goddamn NBA roster. Fuck that. He a good defender. Now I give him that. I'll give him an oatmeal raisin cookie on that. But as far as like offensive game, yeah, leaves lots to be desired.
If I was a team, I'll pick up Jahlil Okafor. I still feel like he can play. I feel like he got done wrong, but he can play, bro. He just got done wrong, bro. But he can
Jahlil
still play.
Okafor?
He got post moves, bro. Yeah, he can score
You
buckets in
said
the
Jahlil
post.
Okafor.
Yes.
Hey, do
I'm not.
y'all know they had Jahlil? Oh, hold on. Did y'all know back in 2016 they had Jahlil Okafor ranked over Kobe Bryant as the top 100 player?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jahlil Okafor himself will tell you he's not better than Kobe Bryant. But that's who they got rated above Kobe Bryant, right?
But
ESPN.
he can play, bro. He just in the wrong era, bro. He can
No,
play.
he sucks.
Nah, that's not. I don't believe that, bro.
What?
He can play, bro. He got done wrong by Philly because they drafted all
Yeah,
those
he
centers.
can't play, man. He sucks.
He
Man,
he averaged
motherfucker always
17.
blocking his shot.
He averaged 17 his rookie year.
And motherfuckers kept blocking his shots. He had just as many blocks as he had points. Motherfuckers kept throwing his shit.
Yeah, that's good. It's a lot of free agents. That's crazy.
I don't sign no Wesley Matthews. Hell no.
Chris Dunn out there. James, I think Lakers should have got James Ennis. He's still out there.
Who?
James Ennis.
James Ennis.
His defense. He had 3 and D.
Nah, he sucks too.
And he shot 43% on the three last year.
Big deal. Yeah, James Ennis, he sucks dick too.
Hey man, like you don't like none of these players.
Nope, all them dudes ass cheeks. Making it
All right.
clap.
So if you was the Lakers, the GM, who would be on this team right now? If you was, and who wouldn't be on the team?
I don't know. You gotta ask LeBron. LeBron's the GM.
It's LeBron and AD. It's both of them. They both signed off on those players. It ain't just Bron. Bron got major say, but it's AD too.
Yeah, you gotta ask LeBron. He's the GM.
You got y'all one chip though.
Yeah, you gotta forgive me. I'm in a Mexican restaurant trying to order me some tacos and shit.
No, I heard something.
So if you heard all that noise in the background, that's where I was at. But yeah, this whole man, a lot of them dudes is frauds. And I stand by that. Terrence Ross, no, no,
Yeah, he can shoot. He a bucket off the bench though.
no. Terrence Ross too much. He too volatile for me. One night Terrence Ross will get you 20. Another night Terrence Ross will get you 2. That's I mean he's just too volatile for me, man. So that's where I'm at on that.
Man, how I look at man, look like Miami going to the finals this year.
What's that?
How it's looking, man, look like Miami going to the finals this year. Definitely a
So
contender.
all right, man. Well, I'm gonna get up out of here, bro.
All right, bro. Salute to you.
Get up out of here. Take care of some run around here. Take care of some business. I appreciate y'all watching the video. What do you think about Carmelo Anthony and James Harden? But let me know what you think in the comment section. Smash the like, hit the subscribe, man. Thank thank everybody for watching this video. Thank the man boy and Adrian Barbie for stepping in, give me their takes and shit. You know, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And shouts out to the LDBC. This your boy. Scream at me. Oh!